Hi, this is your team at C2G Environmental. Today, we're going to discuss oil tank abandonments and why you might prefer a sand tank abandonment over a foam tank abandonment. First of all, foam can be a viable method for tank closure when done correctly. However, a successful foam abandonment depends on several factors that may be outside the installer's control, namely temperature and humidity. Additionally, the installer must closely monitor the air, water, and chemical mix to ensure proper curing. In this case, we're looking at an underground tank that was filled with foam, but because the tank wasn't cleaned properly, the foam couldn't cure, resulting in a disaster for the customer. This customer purchased the home knowing it had an underground tank that had been previously abandoned and assumed the job was done correctly. The homeowner was shocked and confused when fuel oil started seeping into their crawl space, especially since the home uses natural gas. In this shot, you can see one of our trained technicians pointing out a hole in the tank after we thoroughly cleaned out all the old oil, sludge, and foam. Here, you can see again how the old oil escaped from the tank into the underlying soil and groundwater, eventually making its way into the home. To assist this client, we mobilized our team to properly clean and remove the tank. Here, you can see us arriving with one of our compact excavators. Before removal, we need to expose, cut, and clean the tank. In this shot, you can see the top of the tank exposed, allowing us to access it and evacuate all the uncured foam, oil, water, and sludge. Here, you can see our trained technician beginning to evacuate the tank. In this case, the uncured foam is preventing us from using our pumps, so we have to manually scoop out all the contents. This is what foam looks like when it doesn't cure properly. It's important to note that neither the client nor the foam installer would have known this, since the tank wasn't cut open and cleaned like we do during a sand abandonment. Here, we're reaching the bottom sludge and residual oil that were left in the tank. During a foam abandonment, this sludge and oil can't be removed. Instead, the foam is simply layered on top of it. In this shot, we're showcasing a different project. Our crews are now filling the clean tank with clean sand. This process eliminates any risk of residual sludge or oil escaping from the tank, as everything has been thoroughly removed. Clean sand is typically delivered in a small dump truck and installed using wheelbarrows, which minimizes the impact on the surrounding area. And here we have the completed sand oil tank abandonment. In this video, we explored various options for oil tank abandonments and discussed why you might want to reconsider choosing a foam abandonment. In most cases, the pricing is quite comparable. Thanks for watching. Until next time, your friends at C2G.